Hello, students. I hope you had a really wonderful Monday. It was excellent to see you this morning. I'm glad that everyone is doing as well as possible considering the circumstances. I wanted to make a quick video to overview what the rest of this week will look like. And from now on, I'll try to make a video like this for every Monday morning, just so you know what the week will hold. So this week, you'll want to go down to the folder IB AP Test Review for online learning. Click here. You want to click there. And I added a few things in there since this morning. The first one is up at the top here. There's these review daily slides. These are going to sort of work through your daily assignments and overview what will happen each day. There's also a review schedule down here so you can see which concepts we're going to review for the next 5 weeks. There's a couple of links that might be helpful. There's these discussions down here. I decided to post all of the discussions for the week at once, so if you want to work ahead a little bit, that would be okay. Then there's also this assignment here at the bottom, Cell and Molecular Biology FRQ. This is going to be sort of the big assignment for the week. It will take you about 45 minutes. And the goal of all of this is that you're working for about 30 minutes a day on this class. So I might suggest on Thursday or Wednesday, you only work 15 minutes so that you can make up the time on Friday to take this in a 45-minute setting. This quiz is timed, so give yourself enough time to take it in 45 minutes. Okay, so I wanted to go through those daily slides just so you can see what things will look like. Okay, so here's a little weekly overview. Monday we already had, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, then I want you to work on the progress checks that are in AP Classroom, and then on Friday do that FRQ. So here is Monday, just a couple of things I want to make sure I really hit home. The first one is that this is going to be really tough for a lot of us. A lot of you mentioned that you're not looking forward to online learning. It's definitely not ideal, but I want you to always remember we're still a community, even though we're physically separate, and we'll be here to help each other. Here's sort of the overview of how I want to run class, I think. These daily slides, they're going to be your tasks for each day. Everything you need will be found in Schoology. Try to comment on the daily discussion by 4 p.m. each day so I can use that for attendance. For the video instruction, I think I might stick with Schoology conferences. I'll probably send out a poll later this week and see what you're thinking. And the biggest thing, you need to communicate. If you have any questions at all, please send an email. This is our whole class video instruction schedule if you have not seen that yet. And here will be Tuesday. So on Tuesday, we're going to be thinking about the chemistry of life. There's sort of 2 tasks I'd like you to do on Tuesday. The first one is to create a study plan. And what that study plan looks like might be different for each person. But the part that I want everyone to do is in the discussion for the day, there is a document that's just a list of some possible ways to study. I want you to read through that list and then think of some additional ways that might work for you. Then after that, I want you to create your plan. That could be sort of what you're doing each day. That might be something like is shown down here where you break it down by time, or that might just be a list of things that you're going to do that's pretty informal. You don't need to turn that in. I just want you to have a study plan made so that we can cover all the content from the year. After you've finished that, then I want you to go into AP Classroom and work on the progress checks for Unit 1. Most of us have already done the multiple choice questions for this one, so you might work on the free response questions. As soon as you finish the assignment, then it will show you the correct answers. You can go back and ask yourself questions about like, oh, what am I getting? What am I not getting? I'm going to ask that you write down any questions that you want to ask about, because the next week when we meet in person, we'll go through some of those questions. This will likely take you longer than a half hour as well. So what that means, you're going to make some choices about how much you finish. What I might suggest is set a timer on your phone for half an hour and work for that long. And then when you're done, decide if you want to work more or if you want to be done. And if you don't finish all of these progress checks, that's okay too. On Wednesday, I would like us to do another set of progress checks for Unit 2. Then on Thursday, I want us to do Unit 4. We are skipping Unit 3. We'll do that a little bit later. And then on Friday. On Friday, I would like you to complete that Schoology assignment where you're writing down some free response questions and what your thoughts are on there. For this one, you'll need a piece of graph paper, or if you don't have any graph paper with you, then just a regular paper would be fine. But you're going to sketch a graph, take a picture of it, and upload that as part of this process. So I do want you to practice that. And that, students, is the week. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. And remember, you're making decisions about how much to do. I want you doing some sort of studying every day for at least half an hour, but what that looks like is largely up to you. But do make sure you're writing down any questions you have, putting those in the daily discussions so that we have a chance to go over them as a whole group. Again, I hope you had a great Monday, and I'll see you soon.